Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball. There is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Happy April Fool's Day, baby. This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We're live at the FedEx Forum here in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, as the Grizzlies try to defend their home court.
The world was expected of this roster coming into the season, and they've managed to meet those expectations. Only question is how they'll perform in the postseason.
Yeah, we all know that they'd be fine during the regular season. Now it's time for each guy to step up his game because the pressure is coming.
Here's Williams. That one misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it can feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
So it's the Grizzlies now, after the basket by Boston. Brown wide open, he fires. No good on the three.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. In the corner, it's Bane. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Brooks with no one around. Drills the three-pointer.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Offensive rebound. And here's Brown outside. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, well, you better not ignore the other side of the ball. It doesn't matter how many points you score if you get absolutely no stops on defense.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jones with it. Williams picks him up. Kennard's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
3 points. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Jackson misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Substitution for the Grizzlies. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Hauser. This one for 3. Tillman grabs the miss. Here's Morant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for John Morant.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
Horford, no luck.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Boston leading by 3. You're smart. Brown right side. Outside, Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum's shot is off. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Back to Williams. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Outside, Smart. Back to Brown. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Pass to Conchar. Bangs home the trifecta. Conchar's got 5.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Here's Horford. Outside, Smart. Morant with the steal. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Morant outside. Down low. Jackson. Oh, he misses the dunk. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also
finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about. This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. There's 1:17 left in the first half. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Jackson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brogdon left side. There's the 3. And Bane pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Boston leading by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Now into the lineup.
Here's White. 17 points in his last outing. To the middle. Here's Williams. White looking around. The shot by Brogdon wide open. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. Now the Grizzlies with it. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, In that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Here's White. Off target from three-point range. Here's Kennard. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Excellent outlet pass, helping to make transition opportunities like this easier.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Shoots. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the opening bucket to start the second half for Boston.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Brooks for 3. No good there. So the Celtics will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. To the wing right side. Brown outside. Here's Tatum. Morant with the steal. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. It's stolen by Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Boston making a switch here.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Pass to Brown. And here is Tatum. To the paint. Here's Muscala. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
On the wing, Brooks. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And the shot goes in. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Pass to Tatum. Puts it 5 from 18. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 4. Pass to Jackson. Nice D from Griffin. Way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight. Mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Back to White. There's a screen by Williams. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
Grizzlies on defense. It's a 5-point game. There's the triple. And they recover it. Out to White. Here's the three.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Inside. And stolen by Williams. There's the drive. Can't cash in from close range. The Grizzlies on offense. Pass to Jones. Back to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
No one near him. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
There's the pick. Got a piece of it. And stolen by White. Finished off the break. White's got 5 now.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's, when someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Pass to Aldama. Kennard on the wing. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies with some changes. 27 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. Tillman. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Closer in, look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Celtics lead by 1. 5. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Down low. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Inside. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Memphis moving that ball around to take the lead. The shot comes out. Griffin with some nice D. Brogdon with it. Now defended by Dame. Williams, that's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jones looking for an opening. To tie it up. Boston grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. To the paint. There's Williams.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
To the left wing. To the middle. Here's Tillman. Pass to Jones. It's stolen by Brown. Now Tatum. Brooks covering. Tatum drives in. Brown inside the line. Kept alive by Boston. The three. Offensive rebound. Outside, Smart. Brown outside. Goes up again. Fires from deep. It's Brown on the wing. Fires the three. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
To the paint. Pass to Smart. Back to Brown. Over Jones. Boston getting another chance here. Tatum, that's for 2. And Bane pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He is that open.
Brooks misses.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
That doesn't go either for Brown.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And another miss by Memphis. Celtics leading by 8. Right side Tatum. A 3-ball. It's good from long range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And this is a one-and-done trip for Dallas before going back to their Mavericks fans.
And this is what it looks like when a team has completely bought in. They are trusting each other and giving maximum effort, and the wins just keep coming.
And I think overall they've been very unselfish. They've played for one another, and that is the best kind of basketball to play.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
From outside the arc, it's good from long range. You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Irving can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
McGee a screen. Another three for Dallas.
Well, Kyrie has so many options when he runs the pick and roll. He runs it to perfection.
Doncic outside. Irving from long range. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. Launches a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving a dynamic playmaker.
It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
The three drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 10 points. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
And that's why this team is willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Irving with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 13.
Kyrie Irving makes things look easy from range. This guy's so efficient beyond the arc.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Irving. He's got 13. Over Green. Off the left rim and out. The Mavericks trailing. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language. I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Back to Doncic. Can't finish the one-handed jam. And so Wood will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 17.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Irving can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 4. Pass to Bullock. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Irving. 17 points in the game. Over Green. Here's Powell. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Mavericks trailed by 6.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Down low. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Boy, when you think of Kyrie Irving, hard not to believe he has got perhaps the best handle in the entire NBA.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Hardy. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Green. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Powell with the screen. 6 to shoot. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Wood. Back to Irving. The second chance effort. Doncic left side.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
There's the drive. That one good for 2. Powell's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Doncic with the bucket.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Mavericks making a change here. Pass to Green. Fires the three. Headshot off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to McGee. Irving way outside. The long distance three is Barris. Irving's got a pair of triples in the second now for Dallas. Powell down low. Inside. On the wing, Doncic. Screen by Kleber. In the corner, Powell with it. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic way outside. No good there. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Irving for three. Again, Irving missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's Wood with the ball for the Mavericks. To the paint. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
On the wing, Doncic. The kick out to Irving. This one for three. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Assist goes to
21 points for Kyrie Irving.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka. He started the game scorching minutes from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Back to Irving. For three. The shot, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here is Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6. For the tie. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got the first basket of the second half here for the Mavs.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Rebound by JaVale McGee. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Doncic outside. Irving with a clean look. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 24. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. And I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Yeah, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
Dallas making a switch here.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Pass to Kleber. Back to Doncic. Powell trying to free himself up. And the three off target. Here's Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
We all understand Kyrie Irving is capable of having huge nights. He is well on his way.
Top of the key. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the Mavericks call time here. Mavericks trailed by 5. Pass to Kleber. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Kleber's got his first basket.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
And when you look at Kleber, for me, his makeup leads you to believe that he's the kind of player you can win with.
GA, this guy has the frame for it. He stands 6'10", 240 pounds. He's one of the best defenders in the league, and nobody talks about that. The key for me is, does his confidence remain high? Because he can stretch it out to 3, and if his confidence doesn't wane, he's a major force.
Outside Holiday. Powell with the screen. Outside Green. Back to Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Doncic with it. Now Green defending. Irving can't hit. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 12-4 run. 1:46 left to play in the third. Powell, no one around him. No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Hardaway from outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer. And he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
And he nails the third.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Outside Irving. His three-pointers off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 4. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Irving, good. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Irving for three. Dallas again missing. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Dallas calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Dallas making a switch here. .35 seconds left in the third. Powell for three. Good on the triple. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Ntilikina. From beyond the arc, it's rebounded by Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Off target at the rim. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He ends up dropping in 2 from... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here are the Mavericks now. Shoots, and it comes off the front of the rim. Doncic outside. Pass to Hardy. Doncic with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Irving for three. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Hardaway from outside. Carries it from three-point range.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr., looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
And the Mavericks call time here. With an update from the sideline. Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
All technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Pass to Kleba. From downtown, JaVale McGee grabs the miss. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. In the corner, Irving with it. It's good. Irving's got 29.
We all understand Kyrie Irving is capable of having huge nights. He is well on his way.
No good that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Out to Hardaway. No good with the triple. And it's Wood with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a one-point game. Irving for three. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Takes the three. Trains the three-pointer.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
And finished off by Wood.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Powell. McGee with the block. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another three for Dallas. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Dallas.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now Irving. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Irving. McGee trying to break free. On the wing, Irving. Here's Doncic. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
To tie it up. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one's good, Irving.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. When he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
47 seconds left in the game.
Why you bring that money to the club if you ain't? How you on the ground but in person you ain't showing it? Why you go against you can't beat them, join it? Ain't tapping when you got the Cali, got your brand new coupe, I floor it. Brand new, got a brand new, I adore it. Have it running like Forrest. VIP, I'm very important. In the hood, I ain't never no tourist. Got the drop on the op, we door explored. YG from the streets, YG went legit. YG lit, YG start a business with your 50-50 flew to Cabo, YG a trip. YG think he Kanye West, he got his own kicks. Whoa, fresh out of pandemic, but I ain't rusty. Whoa, by me, come be lucky. Whoa, I'ma throw it all the love me. Whoa, walking best dressed, but I ain't no Kid Cudi.
Girl, did he just say what I think he just said? Sis, yes.
Talking like you lit, your better not be ugly. Pull up with a 10. $500,000 on my neck, who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you dummies. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. We ballin' on you dummies.
I'm so lit, Sports Center, gotta post my clips. One layup and they treat me like I'm Luka Doncic. 2-6, and we used to conflict. Turn these brand new YG sneakers into Louboutin kicks. Red bottoms, cause the Adam are. If I miss them 400, I was thinking about walking up a stack of crates. But I was busy stacking cake. Cold world, say the whole name. Cole think he Drizzy Drake, he got his own plane. Flew it all around the world and now I'm back. 3 cribs in the same neighborhood, I'm that rich. He's pray to God to make it on the shade room. Meanwhile, I made it on the paid room. Roadblocks when cold drop, they push back, they roll outs, that's right. Make room, stay tuned. Talking like you lit, your not be ugly. Pull up with a 10. $500,000 on my neck, who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you dummies. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. We ballin' on you dummies.
Ball too hard on like Zion when he bust out the shoe. You can't back when we start on the block with YG. My pockets blue. DVVs cost some cheese. Reach for these up. Scared money don't make no money. I got shows coming in, but the still bunking. Wrap the lamb truck white, but the inside's punkin'. Why we be? She like when I talk country. Who you with? Big speaker, yeah, big talker. Had your cash together, cost some for a truck for both. $7 followers and got a lot of those. Where you at? Waiting on my food to cook and pop it over. Let's go, big bag.
Talking like you lit, your better not be ugly. Pull up with a 10. $500,000 on my neck, who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you dummies. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. We ballin' on you dummies.
Big head on the beat.
Walked in this put on my chains on. Walked in this put on my chains on. Yeah, she finna do what I say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk, 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 walk. Walked in this put on my chains on. Walked in this put on my chains on. Thought that was my pants. I won't buy her no flowers, but I'll buy her here. Yeah, I came from Iran. Auntie and she out in Japan. Wait. Woke up in the morning and I went and spent the 50 bucks. How was you? Ran out of in Colombia. And she come off of. That's not my son. Walked in. 80,000 on my wrist. Yeah, sipping, don't sip. No way. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Yeah, she finna do what I say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk, 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 walk. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Walked in this, put
got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist, Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage. I'm on the run, I'm on the run. You're gon' choose, I'm on the up. The boy and the man, you're all in one. But I used to be the one that caught the bus on the red light. I don't need transit, only crew, no friends. When you see me, that's it. They ain't even like me last year. Now they know my face. China on the base, we be in the place. Like the K.CD, they watch me like I'm on TV. Brought this back, but I ain't got receipt. Coking up Bobby Flay when I'm on this beat, yeah. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place.
20 women on me, fall like Titanic. Sounded like Do-Re-Mi, like a zombie, running empty. You can see my show it to your hubby. Please don't get annoyed, you be talking like you got a point. I got hundreds in my pocket, I got hundreds from Detroit. Spend it on some things that I don't need because I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl, it's not a toy. I'm the best out, sorry that you left out. If you thought of something opposite, then go ahead, bounce. Never care about nada, go ahead and make me care now. Turn my feelings off and now I'm ready for my close-up. Closer, closer, she be getting closer. One more step, your relationship is over. Good to meet ya when you're coming over. Trying to put my hand around your itty-bitty shoulder.
They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place.
Watch me move under pressure like it takes no effort. This feeling forever. If you want it, we can fly. Sip, slide. Tell me what's your vibe. Pull to the right. Oh, shawty, she can't wait. She want me for keeping. I might stay for the weekend. Then I'm out. Can't stay long. Please don't hate me now. Can't get attached. That's a problem. You could do it out. Oh. Been down too long, too gone. For now, I'm up, I'm on. I ride this way alone. I'm on, I'm up, I'm gone. Yeah. What it took me to get here was pain, may look different to you, but we share it the same. I ain't sorry, even though I be feeling guilty every time you come near me. But I can't spend time living someone's life that ain't my own. I'ma lose my mind. Now I need blacks in my wax, money stacks. Don't be mad if I never ever choose to call you back. I've been down too long, too gone. For now, I'm up, I'm on. I ride this way alone. I'm on, I'm up, I'm gone. Living alone, I go on the snow. I ain't never felt like this before. All I do is fall. That's a my energy pressure, so I keep it on the low. Don't be great.
The feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I? Why am I? Wanna go outside, wanna go outside, wanna live, wanna live, wanna go outside, wanna go outside, wanna live, wanna live, wanna go outside, wanna go outside, wanna live, wanna live, wanna go outside, wanna go outside, wanna live.
I don't wanna go, I'm already gone. Gone, no, get it wrong. Going. I don't wanna go, I'm already gone. No, get it wrong. Gonna what I know, get it wrong. Blinders, drawn to the vacancy. Ride it. Fool, I'm a fool. I'ma lose all decency. Lose all decency. Hide in a fantasy. That blindness, drawn to the vacancy. Get ride. Tune to your frequency. Get fool, I'm a fool. Lose all decency. Lose all decency.
Oh, so you gone, right? Oh, so you gone, right? Ooh, oh, so you gone. Gone. You be gone like the when I be gone like Chicago. I be gone like the when I be gone like a Wendy. If you be gone, I be gone like Chicago. If you be gone, I be gone like the Bravo. Yeah, he said he gonna be gone like the wind. But me, my brother, you supposed to be king. You said you really would care. You said you really would be there. All of your latency frequently throwing my frequency off. When you vibrating the same, when you vibrating the same, when you vibrating the same. Might be so gone that Monica, you'll be gone like Saturn.